Today, I wanted to come to you and talk to you about C-section recovery. So here at Legacy Physical Therapy, we work with lots of moms who have delivered via C-section, and many times we hear some interesting quotes and ideas that have been told to them, whether it be by other medical providers or whether it be by friends or family members. But I want to clear up some misconceptions that we hear. So oftentimes we have moms who are asking us or telling us, hey, I've been told that, after I have the C-section, I can't move, or there's nothing that I can do immediately. I just have to lay there and let myself heal. And I'm here to tell you that that's wrong. There are things that you can be doing in the immediate period post C-section to help yourself heal and recover faster. If you were thinking I was going to tell you that it's okay to do really high intensity exercises or working out, you're going to be wrong. But there are many kind of very comfortable, low-level things that you can do to start getting moving to help that C-section scar heal better, as well as help you start to feel back to yourself a little bit more after that delivery. So today I want to talk to you about 5 tips for C-section recovery. So first one is to get moving. Okay, and this is not pushing your 3-year-old in the stroller and going to the zoo. This is get up and walk around your house. If it's a nice day, go outside and walk up and down the block. But in the very beginning, try for short intervals, maybe 5 to 10 minutes at a time. And then as you get further out from the C-section and you're feeling more comfortable, try and increase the length and distance that you go. But short intervals of walking really help to get things moving, helps the blood flow, helps with swelling, helps with lymphatic drainage. All sorts of improvements can happen if we just get up and walk. But start slow, start with short distances, short amount of time. Second thing that can be very important for C-section recovery is working on your posture. So when we have an abdominal incision like you do with a C-section, the tendency is to really hunch or crouch down. And it can feel just easier to be in that position, kind of give in to the scar, okay? But that can actually lead to that scar tissue scarring down more and not moving well. So to comfort, we want to work on getting upright and being in that kind of tall posture. I like to think of it as if if I had a string attached to the top of my head, someone's trying to pull me up and make me taller on that string, okay? This can feel really daunting in the beginning because your abdominal muscles that got stretched out during pregnancy are really weak. You also have the scar there, and so we want to potentially do this in a more supported position. I love to have moms do. The wall serves as a nice point of reference to get our back up nice and tall, and that it provides a nice little stretch to our abdominal muscles by us being able to rest up tall. We can even be holding our baby in that position, so being up tall and supporting our baby, but using the wall to help support us in that position so that we can work on getting our nice posture back versus being in that hunched forward position. All right, tip number 3 is find your breath. And what I mean by that is good diaphragmatic breathing, where we take a big inhale in and we fill and open up like an umbrella, and then we exhale and deflate, can get wonderful movement of our diaphragm, our belly, and our pelvic floor. So we want to inhale and fill, our belly will expand out, and exhale and deflate. Again, letting the rib cage and abdomen expand and move as you inhale, and then deflate as you exhale, really can create a nice pumping action to help get fluid moving, as well as creates a gentle coordinated contraction for your deep core muscles. Tip number 4 goes along right after that, is as we're doing these nice slow deep breaths, we don't want to forget about the pelvic floor. So tip number 4, don't forget about the pelvic floor. So as we inhale and expand, the pelvic floor goes out a little bit. And then as we exhale, we want to think about gently pulling our pelvic floor muscles up and in, almost like you're trying to pick up a marble with your vagina. So inhale, relax, and let everything expand. Exhale, deflate, and gently contract the pelvic floor. We want that nice coordinated movement of our diaphragm, our abdominal muscles, and our pelvic floor to work together. So early on after your C-section delivery, a couple times a day, try doing 5 to 10 deep breaths. It's a great exercise for your abdominal muscles and your deep core. All right, tip number 5 is we want to make sure that you are having regular bowel movements. So if your bowels and rectum are full, that's going to put more pressure forward on the abdomen and on the pelvic floor. And so we want to make sure that you're getting an adequate amount of fiber and that you're staying hydrated so that we are having nice, soft logs for pooping, okay? If we're dealing with constipation, that's going to put a lot more pressure through the area and can be a lot more uncomfortable, so we want to keep ourselves regular. So adequate fiber, lots of healthy fruits and vegetables, as well as staying hydrated with water. So those are my 5 main tips to help you heal after C-section, but I have a few bonus ones as well. So bonus tip number 1 is make sure, or along the dietary side of things, you really want to make sure that you're taking in nutrient-dense food with a decent amount of protein, because that's going to give your body enough nourishment to heal appropriately. So when we're healing a scar, it needs to heal. We need to have connective tissue and being able to build that scar and support through the area. And so making sure that we've got protein and nutrient-dense foods gives our body all of the things that it needs to help build up and heal. So this is a time to really kind of take in a lot of those healthy food options to help you heal better. And bonus tip number 2 is to think about supporting your abdomen if you feel a cough, a laugh, or a sneeze come on. Oftentimes it's very helpful for new moms to keep a tiny pillow, just a little guy, and that close by to put across their belly. If you feel like a sneeze or a cough is coming, put a little bit of compression on the belly with your hands and the pillow to support that with the cough or the sneeze, because that can be very uncomfortable, a lot of stress through the belly area if you have that cough or the sneeze and the belly's not supported. So having that extra support there can be really helpful.